is that always the plan, or is that? Hi, my name's Bob Henning. I'm with Theater Technology Group. I'm here with ESI Electrical to go over the theatrical lighting system. We're going to start at the dimmer rack, which is the power handling device for the system. Up here you see the green indicator light on. That's the OK, I'm running light. And on the screen here, it's going to scroll through the three main phases of power, A, B, C, and it gives you the voltage readout right there. On all these, we're within roughly a volt of each other. It's all 119, 120. So, I mean, we're sitting exactly where we would need to be. So, this is all good. If you ever see that red light come on, that's the attention light or warning light. Chances that would come on are airflow. The one thing about service or maintenance to this is an air filter. So, it draws air in from the front of the rack. You can probably hear it running. There's a fan on top to shoot the hot air out. So the air comes in this way. Chimney effect, it evacuates out the top. So keeping the air filter clean and keeping any obstructions, away from that fan so nothing prohibits the airflow from going out. Those are the two main important things for the maintenance on this equipment. To clean this, I just hit it with the shop vac from the front and the back. And then when you do it inside here, just hit the front of this. Really, this rack's a little dirty, but it's not that bad. In the first year, there's typically a lot more dust than a new construction, so I do it every third month, 4 times a year. After that, you can probably cut that to twice a year. Be fine for this. So, hit the front, open the door, hit the other side, hit the front of this, and you might as well just hit the top as long as you're doing it up by the fan and make sure there's nothing obstructions up there. Traveling down the rack, this processor is what controls all these dimmers. So this processor is the brain to tell all these what to do. And this system, the MX is just a family name. The D2 means it's a dual or twin dimmer module. Okay, so any of these, they're the same. There's 2 breakers, and you can see inside there's 2 sets of electronics, 2 chokes, which are actually what controls the electricity. So any module in your system, because they are all D2s, any module can go in any position in the rack. And that brain tells the position what it's doing.
When you change those modules, did you change the lighting sequence?
No. No. That's what I mean. The brain tells the position in the rack what its job is. So since all the modules are the same, it doesn't change a thing.
Okay.
I know it's a little hard to see, but the legend is down the side here. So the legend starts at 1, and for your system goes to 36, because you have 36 circuits.
Yeah.
So in the front, the pigtails are 1 through 12, and then here we're at 13 through 24, or the next group of 12, and then the third group of 12 is the one closest to the dining room side. So it's 12, 12, 12 for our 36 circuits, and they're all, in that sense, they're all 1-to-1. Number 1 on the console is the number 1 pigtail out there, is the number 1 dimmer right here. So for you to keep track of that, it's all straight ahead. It's 1-to-1. And then the rest of the rack is filled with blanks. This outlet is more of a convenience outlet for electronics and whatnot. I wouldn't really suggest using it to run a piece of equipment up here or anything.
So don't plug the shop vac into that.
Yeah, probably don't want to.
Is there any surge protection or anything on that, or it's built in the system or something?
For
Surge,
this, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, for this. I mean, the dimmer modules themselves, yes, they have a certain amount of surge protection, which and the rack is relatively high. It's a whole power handling device.
Right.
For the AIC, the amps interrupted current or surge protection. It would take a relatively significant hit before anything really went wrong, other than popping the fuses. The one device, as long as we're up here, you do have a position right here, a jack right here, to plug in the lighting control console. So there's one out front that I'll show you, and then there's the one right here. The DMX light here, this is on because that console is plugged in. If you go to work on this and you don't see the 3 green lights through the 3 phases, that's fine. This is only going to be on when that console is plugged in the phone. The service switch here, if you were to take a small tool, stick it in there, turn that service switch to the on position, that would manually force all the dimmers on. If for any reason the console's not available, doesn't work, your real loss is that what's working, what's not. You turn that on to check this device, it's going to force all the dimmers on. You'll see all these green indicators. They should be forced on at that time, and all the lights should be on. I would suggest, since you are going to turn all the dimmers on now, you might want to run through the rack, turn the breakers off first if you ever really need to do that, because that is going to turn everything on, and then just go back through and turn them on on a more individualized basis or as needed. That's probably pretty much it for this piece, unless you have any questions.
No, that's it.
Do you ever change that filter in the front? Can you take it out and change it? No, you just...
I mean, if it really got dirty, you wash it. But, I mean, it's an industrial filter that really, if it really got exceptionally dirty, would ever really need to change. Just vacuum it out. It's good to go.
That key's permanently affixed to the front?
No, honestly, this guy just did this so they didn't lose it. I'm sure the keys will get turned over as part of the turnover process.